Football may last 90 minutes, but some players don't hang around to put the ball in the back of the net. We salute the league's goal-scoring speed demons with the top 10 quickest Bundesliga goals of all time. Number 10 is from Henrik Balansinski. Turning the ball over quickly and counter-attacking is something that modern teams do all the time, but not usually from the opposition kickoff. Balansinski and Bochum did that against Werder Bremen in 1992. The result, a goal in just 16 seconds. It was one of 6 Bundesliga goals from the Polish international, who sadly passed away in 2012. Thankfully, we'll always have this lightning-quick goal to remember him by. Werder Bremen haven't just suffered one quick goal against them, it's a bit of a trend. In 1997, they once again provided a helping hand to their opponents. This time, it was Bayern Munich that scored another 16-second beauty. Having coughed up the ball, Bayern then got it to Alexander Ziegler. A fine header. By the way, Bayern won the match 1-0. You've got a feel for anyone who was late to the match. If anyone tells you that football in the 1970s wasn't quick, tell them about Ronny Worm's 14-second goal in 1974 for Duisburg against Hamburg. The system was simple. Play the ball right to Rudolf Zeliger, cross to Worm, boom, 1-0. Worm was born in Duisburg, so it's kind of apt that he scored their fastest ever goal. Our next quickie goal is an example of biting the hand that feeds you, and it involves our favourite speed conceders, Bremen. Mohamed Zidane was on loan from Werder Bremen to Mainz when he took just 14 seconds to score against his parent club. As you'd expect, he didn't celebrate what would normally have been a wonderful achievement. No surprise either that he made a permanent move to Mainz a short while later. Bayern Munich against Borussia Mönchengladbach, a classic in the Bundesliga, also a game that provided one of the quickest Bundesliga goals of all time. Having retreated and retreated from the kickoff, Gladbach were picking the ball out of their own net after just 13 seconds. The man responsible for this blaster, no other than World Cup winning captain Lothar Matthäus. Oh yeah, this goal was also against his former club, having moved from Gladbach a season earlier. What a strike! If things weren't bad enough for Werder Bremen in our countdown, it's about to get worse. More early game defensive frailties on display, this time at Mainz.
Slati, here's Leukemia. Oh, Leukemia is in trouble here. This is Ivanschitz. And this could be an early chance for Mainz. Shalai! And they've done it! Would you believe it? 1-0 Adam Shalai! I think I made that barely 12 seconds on the clock. Well, let's see how that's unfolded once more. Selassie with the ball back to Leukemia, and that was far too careless in possession. Ivanschitz taking full advantage, Shalai on hand, and that's 1-0.
That clock you can see at the top of your screen depicts the time of day of this next goal. St. Pauli's match with Karlsruhe kicked off at a fraction before 8 p.m. in 1991. By 8 p.m. and 6 seconds, Dirk Zander had the Millantor rocking. 12 seconds in total, a sweet moment in a season to forget for the Hamburg club. They were relegated that season, but will be able to enjoy this goal over and over again. The Olympic Stadium in Munich, a grand stage in which to score one of the fastest goals in the history of the Bundesliga. Bochum's Paul Freier had great touchline control, was brave enough going forward, got a bit of luck and a fine finish. From the look on his face, you'd think that he and Bochum had planned it all along to score after just 11 short seconds, and that makes him the first in our 11-second club. The second of the 11-second club is a player who's synonymous with goal scoring at Bayer Leverkusen, Ulf Kirsten. The Leverkusen legend wasn't hanging around in 2002 against Kaiserslautern. In a season where his club reached the Champions League final, this would have been another highlight. It was the last goal Kirsten scored in the Bundesliga, and he saved his quickest for this big occasion. No wonder this chap was looking at his watch. It was probably to make sure he was timing how quickly our number 1 got the ball in the back of the net. Alongside Paul Freier and Ulf Kirsten, Giovanni Elber also took just 11 seconds to make his mark against Hamburg in 1998. Bayern might not have won the title that year, but they certainly did for the quickest goal scored. He nipped in between the keeper and defender so fast they took each other out. Giovanni Elber, the fastest gun in the Bundesliga.
Sign up now for the Bundesliga YouTube channel. Here.
Here.